Good morning, my friends, and a happy Sunday to all of you. And of course, you know what it is. It's the Portland Trailblazers going to the playoffs, as I said, against LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers. Welcome to the American Sports Show, folks. And today, we have a special caller calling in. He's a world-renowned artist, photographer, producer, collegiate athlete, and someone who apparently knows a little bit about Los Angeles because he lives there. Now, I'm from Portland, and I must say I am surprised that as of last night, they called a protest a riot, but they did not march in support of the Portland Trailblazers. Come on, Rose City. What's going on? Get it together. We support equality, Black Lives Matter, and all those things, but we also support Dame Lillard. We also support Carmelo Anthony. We also support C.J. McCollum. And in a moment, I'm going to give you a C.J. McCollum quote that you're going to love. Hold on a moment. The caller is apparently having trouble dialing my number, so I think I'll just call him. Now, he gave me his number. If you'll just pardon me for a moment. Now, as you know, here at the American Sports Show, we don't have sponsors. If you would like to be a sponsor and send me money, show your support. Now, here we have a telephone, and so what I'm going to do is put this on speaker.
Yo.
Hey, is this Miles Maker? Okay. Well, all the people want to know, why is it exactly do you think the Lakers can outmatch the Portland Trailblazers with no home court advantage? Share with us.
Well, first I want to say, I've been checking you out for a minute, and I'm happy that you have me on today because I love your analysis, but I see the heavily skewed leaning to this whole Blazer thing, the whole Blazer thing.
Yes, we are the hottest story in sports. Dame Lillard is the MVP of the bubble. Go on.
MVP of the bubble.
Yes.
One for the Hall of Fame. I'm sure that'll be in the Hall of Fame.
Of course it will.
MVP of the bubble.
The Hall of Fame will eventually be in a bubble, sir.
I don't believe the Blazers have even a winning record this year. How can you win a series without a winning record?
I believe it's been done in the NFL with 7 and 9 teams going to the Super Bowl. I believe that's happened. But you must realize this is a new world. This is bubble world. And in bubble world, the Blazers are hot. Tell me why they cannot defeat LeBron.
Because they don't play defense, man. The Blazers don't play defense. The guy scores 61 points and they don't even win by 5.
I know. I knew it would come to the defense, of course. I knew we'd end up talking about the defense. All right?
I mean, you can't outscore everybody.
Well, apparently we can. And we have for the last week.
Okay, but you're talking Memphis, you're talking
Dallas.
Well, okay.
Luka Doncic.
Would you guys beat them in 7? Really?
Maybe.
Oh, man, yo. You must be a 76 Blazers fan.
No, I'm a 77 Blazer fan, sir, and a 76 Blazer fan, and a 78 Blazer fan, and every year beyond that. And so, I will give you an in-depth analysis and we'll match up player for player. We'll match up Nurkic against AD. AD will score 30, Nurkic will score 20 but get 20 rebounds. We'll match up the backcourt. Who do you have to match up?
We don't have.
Kyle Kuzma?
Admittedly, I'm going to say, if the Blazers are the type of team that could really torch the Lakers because, one, we're missing some defensive guys that normally are really good, at least slow down, if not shut down D. And then, two, we don't have the scoring either. So we're fucked on both ends of it. We make up for that with AD and LBJ, who's LeBron, I got to say, you guys are barely winning these games. LeBron knows how to control the pace of the fourth quarter, and he knows how to win games. You guys are not going to be able to do this amazing shit you're doing right now.
We are doing amazing things, and this is a family show. Thank you very much for your expert analysis, but I must tell you, this is the bubble, once again. And I will also say, if we're referring to LeBron, he did not win in last series. Kyrie Irving won the last series that he won. Let's just make that clear. So who's going to be the big shot guy besides LeBron for the Lakers that's going to get them over the hump?
We don't have that guy with the real shot spot. You have to have these fearless guys that are willing to put up that shot.
And AD is not that guy.
But also, no, you're absolutely right. So there is not. I'm literally going to admit there is a possibility. I just don't see in 7 games how you win 7 games or 4 games out of that. I just don't see that.
But you will see it, sir. You will see it. That's the beauty of the bubble. We get it every day. Starting Monday, the playoffs will begin, and we shall see. Do you have any other predictions on any other possible first-round upsets, maybe in the
Yeah, I was
East?
about to say. Yeah, let's talk upsets. Let me take a look here because I'm just catching up to the matchups, really, and these are some interesting ones. I'll tell you, there's a lot of history with that Houston series.
Yeah.
Houston, there's a lot of weird connections and history, and we're in the bubble, and I think it's going to be a really heated series.
Here is my prediction. Regardless of who wins the Houston OKC series, that team will lose the next series. That is my intelligent prediction. Regardless of who wins.
Okay, so we've got Jazz Nuggets, which is probably something I could tweak through, honestly.
Nuggets will lose.
And,
Sorry to say.
yeah, that's what I see. But both of those teams really don't have, they lack like real courage and kind of that extra level, and they always, I don't take either of these teams seriously ever in the playoffs.
Yeah, basically they suck. They got a few stars, but they suck. They're not going to make it.
But those stars are the kind of stars that don't rise to the occasion and get in the face of some of these other guys who keep gentlemen. These teams have gentlemen athletes on them. You know, the Karl Malone.
What about Dallas Clippers?
Okay, Dallas Clippers, this is going to be one of the greater ones to watch, but unfortunately...
Clippers in 5.
The Mavs don't have it, but what we're going to see out of this kid, we're going to see the legend continue, and that's what's going to make it fun. He's going to have to go off every game.
Right. Well, to wrap it all up, I made a prediction actually over a week ago that the NBA Finals this year would consist of Toronto going up against the Clippers, and my favorite player, Kawhi Leonard, one of my favorite players, him and Dame Lillard, going up against his former team and getting a 3rd championship with 3 different teams. This is my opinion. What do you think?
And that's really the Hollywood ending to the year. It's really, really provocative. There's so many stories there.
Well, you live close to Hollywood. Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, the league would love that, and it would be so awesome to see him accomplish that, actually. That would just be unprecedented. But
Right.
I do feel like Toronto, interestingly enough, man, they got ice in their veins, and Kawhi's the reason. So he took them through, and now they know how to do it, and they're fearless, and you can't, man, these guys are not going to be out for nobody.
They're still a good team.
Grind out series.
So,
Grind out series that they're going to win because they've been doing it all the time. It's going to be so natural for them to take every series, 6 or 7 games, and win.
oh yeah, I think they take the East. So you've given up on the Lakers for their championship this year, huh?
I definitely have. Now, I don't think they're going to lose to the Blazers, but I don't see them making it to the finals, and they're going to be a disappointment. And I'm going to tell you the one thing that really is the main reason. I'm watching how LeBron is playing in the bubble, and LeBron has actually made comments about this. I've never played in an empty gym and stuff. You know, some players feed on a certain thing.
Right. Absolutely. But some players came here to win. That's what Dame Lillard said. You know what he came here for.
Yeah, and so,
He's
LeBron could easily write this off, and I'm being serious. He could write this off because
It's a bubble.
he's frustrated, the guys aren't making their shots, and AD's not a leader enough to, take the reins, take control like that, and so there'll be nobody. So if LBJ kind of mentally checks out, which we might see, then we will just see them lose, and he's really going, look, we're looking at next year. We're doing this next year. We're going to pick up some players. This bubble shit ain't worth it.
Right. I fully expect him to blame his team's failure on the bubble.
Yeah, and sorry for the cursing, but that would be, they could actually do that. They could say, look, we were 50 whatever and 19 or whatever their record was going into this thing, and this thing is just its own animal. We didn't operate well in it. We didn't have the chemistry because we were still building chemistry as a team. And so now it just threw everything off the momentum we had. Easy.
Well, I say
So I can see that.
I say Blazers in 7 or less. 7 or 6, actually. I say Blazers.
If the Blazers win, they're going to win in 6 or less. If they win. If they lose, I can't see LeBron losing Game 7 to the Blazers. No. If he's going 7, he's going to win.
We shall see. And once again, I thank you for calling in. We are running out of time. This has been our longest show and our first celebrity call-in. We want to thank Miles Maker for taking the time to converse with us and share his intelligence regarding the NBA bubble. All right, sir.
Hey, it was great having me on.
All right, we'll talk to you again. Thanks a lot.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So there you have it, folks. An intelligent sports analyst who lives near Hollywood and is a Laker fan. But as you can see, he really could not definitively say the Lakers will beat my Blazers. Our Blazers. Your Blazers. All right? All right, we want to thank you again for watching this live show. And we'll talk to you next time from the playoffs in the bubble on the American Sports Show.